guys, we're in the Netherlands this time. My home country, so I could choose to speak Dutch, but most of you won't understand me, so I'll stick to English. But I'm here in the middle of a field and I'm whispering a bit because I'm actually photographing deer, little reeboks. They live here in the field, in the bush, and they actually come out to graze on the fields whilst the sun is setting. So the light is beautiful. Behind me you see the forest, you see the beautiful clouds, and I'm just hiding, well, not really hiding, but I'm in the low down below the grass. So the box and the deer, they can't really see me. Well, the thing with deer and with those little animals is they can hear extremely well. So as you can see, there's a bit of wind. So I've set up my position like this, so the wind is actually coming from the forest. I can show you. It's the forest where they come from. So they actually can't hear me because the wind is blowing in the other direction. The other thing is that they can't smell me because their smell is extremely good as well. So, here's my camera. I've got a really simple and straightforward setup today. No tripods because the light is very good. So I'll just shoot handheld. I've got my Canon 5D Mark IV 100-400 zoom lens, which works really well. As you can see, I'm on manual mode, and the reason why I do that, because there's two settings I really want to get straight. I really want to get right. That's my shutter speed, because the moment those deers run away, they are really fast, so you want the shutter to be really fast. And it's my aperture. And then most important maybe is the auto ISO. So what you want to do is, because you want to be exposed perfectly well, I've put in an auto ISO, so the camera decides what ISO is perfect to get a well exposed photo with 1000 milliseconds shutter speed and a 5.6 aperture. If you don't do that, your photo may as well end up really overexposed or really underexposed. I also would like to tell you a little bit more about the autofocus system I use. So at the moment you can see it's set on one shot. One shot basically means that the moment you hit the shutter button, the camera focuses, grabs the right focus, so you can take the photo. It doesn't matter whether you would take 1 or 5 photos in the sequence, all the settings, all the focus settings are exactly the same, so it keeps on focusing on the exact same point, it doesn't change the focus. However, we have a problem there. The moment the deer starts running, the focus changes, the distance of the deer compared to where we are changes. So you want the camera to adjust it all the time. For that reason, you actually want to move to servo. The servo basically continuously searches for the perfect sharpness, for the perfect focus. However, if the deer is standing right in front of me, it's standing still, and I want to shoot a portrait, I actually want to be in one shot. So how do I change that? So basically what I've told my camera, I'll put this back in one shot. I've set my camera with this little button. I've told my camera to change focus the moment I press that button. So if you look here on the little screen, and the moment I press that button over there, it changes from one shot to servo. So the moment the deer is standing in front of me, I can just take a shot. I can just shoot a beautiful portrait. The moment it starts running, I simply press that button over there, just this one over here, and the camera switches to the servo mode, so it starts tracking the movement of the deer. So in this way I've got the best of both worlds. Portrait mode, so still standing deer, and the continuous focusing mode for the moving deer. female deer just over there. I'm not sure whether you can see her. And there's a male one a little bit further. Here, there. Further up there. And they're calling each other. It's mating season, so I'm not sure whether they're mating or whether it's just an alarm call. But they've just realized that I'm here. They're not afraid. She's about 20 meters away from me, I think. She came walking up to me, and I wasn't walking up to her. So, let's see what's going to happen. Super exciting. They've just run away, so I think they're gone. They realized I was here, and they run into the forest. So it will take a while before they come back. So I'll call it a day. I'll go home, have a look at the photos I've taken. So I'm pretty excited. I think there's some good footage. Because they're just beautiful. That male was just stunning. He had a beautiful antlers. So I think it will be great, and it was definitely worth the wait. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and hope to see you next time.